I gotta admit, there's nothing quite like cheering for the underdog. But let's be real, sometimes it's the overpowered characters that steal the show. While the underdog wave has been going strong, I think it's high time we shine the spotlight on the unstoppable, unbreakable, and ridiculously OP main characters. So today, I'm bringing you my top 10 underrated anime featuring overpowered protagonists. Number 20. My Isekai Life. After working himself to death in a toxic corporate environment, Yuji Sano gets a second chance when he transmigrates to a game-like fantasy world. Although he hopes for a peaceful, unassuming life, Yuji discovers he holds the title of Monster Tamer, the weakest rank of adventurer. Using his new skills, he tames slimes and, with their help, gains magical powers that allow him to become a sage, a second profession that enhances his potential. Despite his newfound strength, Yuji struggles with the emotional scars of his past life, preventing him from fully embracing his power. However, as unforeseen threats emerge, he may find it impossible to keep his abilities hidden any longer, especially as dangers loom that could destroy the world he now calls home. Number 19. Tatuba Last Dungeon. A long time ago, the ancient saviors of humanity founded a village as their sanctuary, with their descendants destined to assist humanity in times of dire crisis. This village, Kunlun, is located near the infamous Last Dungeon, a treacherous place inhabited by monsters of unimaginable power, which serves as a hunting ground for Kunlun's residents. Despite being raised in a community that faces powerful foes from childhood, Lloyd Belladonna believes he is the weakest in terms of magic, strength, and intelligence. Nevertheless, determined to become a soldier, he sets off for the kingdom of Azami to enroll in its military academy. Little does he know, his unconventional upbringing and hidden potential may hold the key to ending the crises plaguing the kingdom. Number 18. A playthrough of a certain dude's VRMO life. A new VRMO called One More Free Life Online has arrived. Taichi Tanaka, a 38-year-old single office worker, spends his free time immersed in gaming. Entering the game as his young boy avatar, Earth, he finds himself in a world where players can do as they please. Instead of seeking glory or power, Taichi decides to master skills deemed useless by others. He crafts potions too tedious to make, cooks absurdly delicious meals, and wields bizarre, original weapons to hunt monsters. This underrated series offers a fresh twist on the VRMMO genre. Instead of chasing the typical overpowered path, the protagonist embraces life skills and follows an unconventional journey. What starts as a simple desire to tackle mundane tasks unexpectedly transforms him into an incredibly powerful life skill player. A quirky, fun adventure that proves useless can sometimes be the strongest path of all. Number 17. The legendary hero is dead. The gates of hell have reopened, plunging the world into chaos and unleashing demons to wreak havoc once more. For the eccentric villager Tuka Scott, however, these events seem distant until a demon attacks his childhood friend, Yuna Eunice. Fortunately, the legendary hero Scion Blandon arrives just in time to slay the creature. But disaster strikes when Scion accidentally falls into a trap Tuka had set to protect his radish farm, leading to the hero's untimely demise. To prevent the world from falling into ruin, Scion's necromancer companion Henri Haysworth resurrects the hero by transferring Tuka's soul into Scion's corpse. Now inhabiting the body of the legendary hero, Tuka is tasked with resealing the gates of hell and vanquishing the demonic threat. Joined by Yuna and Henri, Tuka must grapple with his new reality and Scion's daunting legacy as he embarks on a quest to save the world, radish farming skills, and all. Number 16. My daughter left the nest and returned an S-rank adventurer. While running an errand in the forest, retired E-rank adventurer Belgrieve discovers an abandoned baby girl in a basket. Moved by compassion, he adopts her and names her Angeline. As she grows up, Angeline idolizes her father, admiring his swordsmanship and aspiring to become an adventurer like he once was. Determined to follow in his footsteps, she sets out for the royal capital, where her talents quickly propel her to S-rank status, earning her the title of the Black-Haired Valkyrie. Despite her achievements surpassing Belgreaves, Angeline never stops boasting about her father, affectionately dubbing him the Red Ogre and embellishing his exploits. Now, the time has come for her to return home. However, sinister forces conspire to keep Angeline from reuniting with her beloved father, testing the strength of their bond and her resolve to overcome any obstacle. Number 15. God, Save Our King. Don't look for a truck gun here. You won't find it. God, Save Our King starts hilariously and creatively with the MC being flushed down a toilet and ending up in another world. There, he is told that he is destined to be the Demon King because of his black eyes and hair, the traits only demon royalty possesses. The series does a great job at balancing lightheartedness with seriousness and won't fail to put a smile on your face. Just be aware that it goes into Shunin Eye waters. Number 14. Chillin' in my 30s. After getting fired from the Demon Lord's army. For over 30 years, Dariel has served faithfully in the Demon King's army, having been raised by Gran Barza, one of the 4 heavenly generals. However, Dariel's lack of magical ability makes him a disgrace in the eyes of Gran Barza's son, Bash Barza, who wastes no time firing him after taking his father's position as general. Homeless and unemployed, Dariel wanders aimlessly until he encounters a human girl named Malika, fleeing from a monster. After saving her, she invites him to her village as thanks. There, Dariel learns the shocking truth. His inability to use magic stems from the fact that he is not a demon, but a human. However, Dariel is no ordinary human. His hidden potential far surpasses even that of legendary heroes. As he starts a new life among humans, Dariel is drawn into the ongoing conflict between humans and demons, forced to confront the race he once called comrades. Number 13. Black Summoner. To prepare for reincarnation in another world, Kelvin sacrifices select memories from his past life in exchange for powerful abilities, extra skill points, and the title of S-Class Summoner. As an added bonus, the goddess overseeing his rebirth, Melfina, offers him the chance to choose any companion to give him a head start in his summoner role. Smitten by Melfina at first sight, Kelvin eagerly chooses her as his companion, believing that his deep feelings for her will resurface even without all his memories. With Melfina by his side, he embarks on an exciting new adventure. However, to summon her physical form, he must accumulate vast amounts of mana points. The best way to do this is by leveling up, battling powerful enemies, and forging contracts with even stronger companions. Number 12. Skeleton Knight in Another World. After falling asleep while playing an online game, a man wakes up to find himself transported into the game's world as his in-game character, Ark. Quickly adapting to his new surroundings, he soon realizes he's stuck with the skeleton avatar he chose when creating his character. To avoid drawing unwanted attention, Ark hides his face as he sets off for the nearby castle town of Louviert, hoping to become an adventurer and earn money by taking on quests. With his overpowered abilities, Ark embarks on a thrilling adventure, exploring diverse regions, looting monsters, and helping people out of tricky situations. However, his seemingly simple actions may soon draw him into a large-scale conflict that could alter the fate of the entire realm. Number 11. Outbreak Company. In Outbreak Company, Shinichi, an introverted otaku, gets a dream opportunity to share his anime and gaming expertise in the Eldont Empire, a fantasy world. Abducted from his isolated life, he's tasked with spreading otaku culture with the support of the Japanese government. With his companions, Mutzel and Princess Petralka, he embarks on a journey to introduce otaku culture to this foreign land. This underrated isekai anime's creative and entertaining premise deserves recognition. Number 10. Restaurant to Another World. In my opinion, this is one of the most underrated isekai anime. It breaks away from the typical battles and survival themes, offering a refreshing take on the genre. Instead of fighting, the focus is on opening a restaurant in another world. The story revolves around a Tokyo restaurant serving both Japanese and Western cuisines. But on Saturdays, it opens its doors to visitors from another realm. The mysterious chef, known as Master, warmly serves all kinds of beings, from magicians to dragons, inviting them to return on another Saturday. This slice-of-life isekai anime combines cuisine and gentleness, providing a delightful and heartwarming experience. Number 9. The Unwanted Undead Adventurer. While exploring a labyrinth, Rent Faina, An experienced but unaccomplished adventurer meets a tragic end when he's killed by a dragon upon stumbling into its lair. To his shock, he wakes up as a skeleton, the lowest class of undead monsters. Struggling to survive in his new form, Rent discovers that defeating other monsters in the labyrinth grants him experience, allowing him to evolve into higher stages of undead, even forms with flesh. Armed with this revelation, Rent sets a new goal for his undeath: to evolve into a vampire, the highest form of undead, nearly indistinguishable from humans. Forced to conceal his monstrous identity under an unremovable mask, Rent returns to a semblance of his former life. Sheltered by Lorraine Vivier, a brilliant researcher and retired adventurer, he adopts her surname and starts over as a rookie. Determined to achieve his childhood dream of becoming a mithril-class adventurer, Rent must tread carefully. If the Adventurers Guild discovers his true nature, he risks being hunted down as the very monster he's become. Number 8. I'm a spider, so what? Being isekai'd is usually seen as an exciting adventure, but not for unlucky Kumoko. In a lesser-known isekai anime executed brilliantly, she's not reincarnated as a heroine or princess, but as a mere spider. While her classmates have better fates, she's stuck in a dangerous dungeon full of deadly creatures. With her human knowledge and learned skills, she must survive in this RPG-like world. Kumoko's sarcastic personality and never-give-up attitude make her an absolute fan favorite. This anime is a captivating story of survival in an RPG setting, offering a fresh perspective on the isekai genre. Number 7. Recreators. In Recreators, the anime world collides with the real world in a unique twist on the isekai genre. Instead of the protagonist being transported to another world, characters from various anime are brought into reality. Suda Mizushino, an anime enthusiast, is amazed when he's transported into the anime world he was watching. But upon returning, he finds anime characters in his world, each with their own intentions, some dangerous. Teaming up with Celicia Upatilia, an anime heroine, Suta must thwart a mysterious woman's potentially catastrophic plan. This underrated anime offers a fresh take on isekai, making it a must-watch. Number 6. Now and Then, Here and There. The story revolves around Shu Matsutani, a young boy who becomes captivated by a mysterious girl named Lalaru at first sight. Without hesitation, he courageously defends her from enigmatic machines attempting to capture her. Their encounter leads them to a strange desert-like planet, where Shu is falsely accused of stealing Lalaru's pendant, rumored to possess the power to generate water and alleviate the world's drought. Despite facing numerous challenges, Shu is determined to save Lalaru, showcasing his unwavering love and dedication. If you believe in love at first sight and are ready to go to any lengths for it, this anime is a must-watch for you. Number 5. Grimgar. Ashes and Illusions. Unlike typical high fantasy battles, this anime portrays fighting in a more authentic manner. The characters are not overpowered and lack special abilities, making their struggle to survive in the new world compelling. The story follows a small group of people trying to make their way in a dangerous and unfamiliar realm. The realistic approach gives viewers a genuine sense of what it might be like to be transported to a strange world. With only 12 episodes, this anime will keep you engrossed and on the edge of your seat throughout. It's a must-see for those seeking a fresh and grounded take on the isekai genre. Number 4. Tsukimichi, Moonlit Fantasy. Do you like Konosuba? Then I would be surprised if you didn't know about this show, as it has a similar comedic vibe. Tsukimichi is a solid isekai parody that adopts the best elements from Overlord, Konosuba, ReZero, Slime, and even Shield Hero, while still managing to create something new. The anime starts with a young boy who is forcefully transported to another world. But instead of becoming a hero from the start, a crappy goddess strips him of the role and drops him at the edge of her world. It ensures you'll be entertained with its chill and relatively simple story. Number 3. The 12 Kingdoms. This anime is the epitome of someone who has distinct ideas but ends up doing something different. Yuko Nakajima, a high school student with blazing red hair, aspires to live a normal existence. However, a man from another realm named Keiki has a different plan for her. Keiki believes Yuko is a member of his planet's monarchy. It is now Yuko's turn to seize the throne in the absence of their monarch. As soon as Keiki meets Yuko, they are ambushed by Yuma monsters. Following the incident, Yuko and her 2 classmates are left alone in the new world and must find a way to survive and return to their own planet. Number 2. The Boy and the Beast. Isekai is not usually associated with crying, unless it's from laughter. Well, The Boy and the Beast disproves this theory. The series can, and probably will, make you cry because of its touching and impactful story. The movie is about a boy whose mother dies in a car crash, leaving his estranged father as his only remaining family, though he hasn't shown up in the past 4 years. The boy ends up living on the streets of Shibuya until he meets the Beast from another realm. Number 1. Dororo. The greedy samurai lord Daigo Kagemitsu's land is dying, and he will stop at nothing for power, even if it means renouncing Buddha and making a pact with demons. His prayers are answered by 12 demons who grant him the power he seeks, helping his prefecture thrive, but at a terrible cost. When Kagemitsu's first son is born, the child is without limbs, eyes, ears, skin, or a nose, yet impossibly, he lives. Abandoned in a river and left to die, the child is saved by a medicine man who provides him with prosthetics and weapons, allowing him to survive and fend for himself. Despite being unable to see, hear, or feel anything, the boy sets out on a journey to defeat the demons that sacrificed him. With each demon he kills, he regains a part of himself that was rightfully his. For many years, he wanders alone until he meets an orphan boy named Dororo, who befriends him. Together, the unlikely pair of outcasts fight to survive and reclaim their humanity in a brutal, demon-infested world. And that's a wrap on today's anime recommendations. I hope you found some hidden gems that'll leave you hooked and eager for more. If any of these underrated anime caught your eye, be sure to check them out and let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome recommendations in the future. Until next time, happy watching and see you in the next video.